Good morning. How are you guys doing? It's been a few weeks. I don't even know, honestly, like the last time I posted my video, but I just wanted to give you guys some updates because I know there's kind of been a lot going on. I've talked a little bit in the past videos of like animals that we're expecting. And I just wanted to give you guys some updates. And I'm just going to talk to you guys for a few minutes because I'm actually waiting for a tow truck to come and pick up my husband's car. It's kind of a random thing. I don't know what's wrong with it. The key opens the doors and stuff, so I don't think it's the battery, or honestly, I don't even know. But and his car is not that old. It's only a 2018. So right now we're kind of just waiting on that. He had to go to work. I'm stuck because he parked behind me. So yeah, I'm kind of just sitting here waiting for the tow truck to come pick it up and take it to the dealership, and then they'll probably have to call me later on today and let me know what they can do for it. I'm hoping it's nothing major. And I don't know, honestly, it's kind of random and a coincidence, but like, so I took it out yesterday to go pick something up and I left the cars in the dash, or in the center console, but I left it in there. So I don't know if they're, cars nowadays, they have just like weird things. So I'm like thinking like maybe it's like an anti-theft thing. Like maybe if you leave the keys in for a certain amount of time, it just like shuts down the battery or something. I don't know, because like I said, cars nowadays, like they just have some random crap and all sorts of like anti-theft devices. And I was trying to look it up to see if that was something true, if I just made it up. I can't find anything on it, but it's just a huge coincidence. So it is what it is. We're kind of waiting for it. I haven't tried to jump the car, but like I said, it's not even turning on because it's like a push start, not a key start. So that's what's going on right now. The kids are done with summer school. They had their last day yesterday. They have like 2 weeks before they go back to actual school. This weekend, tomorrow actually, is my oldest son Anthony's 24th birthday. Oh my gosh, he's 24. I have a 24-year-old. Can you guys believe that? Anyway, so we are going to be heading off to Vegas tomorrow morning, and we are going to take the boys because Daniel's officially he turned 21 on the 22nd. So it's kind of like his 21st birthday. We always used to do combo birthday parties for them when they were younger. But they're older, so we don't really do parties anymore, but we just figured we'd go to Vegas and kind of have fun. We are taking Gabriel, even though he's only 14, but I'm not a huge gambler, so I'm sure me and him can find something to do. Vegas has tons and tons of entertainment. So that's what we're going to be doing. My mom is going to come and check on the animals for me for the few days that we're going to be gone, which is a blessing. I'm glad that she's always willing to do that and help me. So thank you, Mom, if you're watching. And then, which is kind of crazy, but I'm going to take you outside and I'm going to show you guys, which again, if you follow me on Instagram, I always post pictures and updates right away of like what's going on around here. But yeah, on here I'm like kind of delayed, so sorry about that. But I'm gonna take you outside, show you guys a couple projects that are gonna be happening in the near future. Hopefully once the weather calms down. We are like in triple digits, just not wanting to work outside. And maybe towards the fall again, when the weather gets a little nicer, we'll get some of this stuff done. And yeah, some exciting news, which let's cross our fingers that it actually happens, and I'll talk to you guys about that once we go out back. So let's go. All right, so I waited for the tow truck guy. It's a few hours later. He came and started the car. He just jumped the battery. He's not sure what happened or why the battery was low, because the lights weren't left on. So the car's working. I didn't have to take it to the dealership. I keep turning it off and on and it's still working, but I was trying to wait till later in the day to come outside because it's really hot out here, but I'm going to try to run out there really fast. I got some carrots that are probably going to go bad in the next couple days. I've been chewing on some, but there's only so many carrots I can eat. Uh-oh, I dropped the bag. Here, Olive. Uh-oh. Don't eat the bag. Don't eat the bag, Darla. No, Darla. No. All right, so as you see, we still have 2 babies. Give these to these babies right here. I was gonna give some to Tank, but he doesn't really eat carrots that much. All right, so everybody's here. Okay, I wanted to come over here and show you guys, introduce you officially. It's really hot, so I'm gonna have to hose them down. But we got a couple of new animals, which I have not shared on my channel yet. So, may I introduce Mr. and Mrs. Peacock. They don't have names yet, so that's the peacock, and we have a peahen. If you guys want to help us come up with some names. I'm thinking more along the lines of like Egyptian type names, or maybe even like Asia. And my husband wants like character names, so maybe they'll be nameless. I don't know. But anyway, so we got a couple peacocks. It's probably been a few weeks since we've had them. They're living right now right here in the chicken coop and run. We are currently building them. As when I say we, I mean my husband is building them an aviary, so they'll get a little bit more space to run around. They'll have their own area to claim, and then they'll have some height, because this only goes, so high. We're actually going higher so they can perch up high and stuff, and they're really hot. So I'm gonna try. I just got some clearance plants. I just wanted to see how well they would hold up to my animals, because the chickens like to knock them down. But anyway, so yeah, so we have a couple peacocks, and this is something that my husband's been wanting, and we actually came across them on Craigslist. Just water the area down to cool it off a little bit. And here, kind of come out here and I just spray everything down. And then I'm gonna have to dump out this water. But anyway, so yeah, so I wanted to see them. Let me show you guys kind of where we're gonna put their aviary. It's over here in this messy goat pen. Hey, Rosalind. So my husband's building this, kind of taking it, one side at a time, because it is like over like 103, 104 on an average day right now. That's going to be enclosed. I'm trying to paint as much as I can, but again, it's just so hot. So we'll see how that goes. I wanted it to be in here because I feel like everything is kind of cooped up in this area, and I wanted there to be a space or an area nice over there so that we can go and enjoy the peacocks and the goats. Hey guys. Hey, so Tiny is turning out to be quite the little personality here. Yeah, she is, isn't she? She's such a sweet girl. All right, guys, so before my camera gets too hot, I did want to show another little area that we're going to work on, but we kind of got delayed with peacocks and such, is this kind of open space right here. So we didn't really know what we were going to do. And just to give you an idea, we come from the house to here, and then it comes over here to the gate. So I wanted to put some sort of like paver pathway, brick pathway, just from like the end of the shed curving into the gate of the animal. So not that big of an area. And then I wanted to just kind of landscape, not fully, but like maybe with some drought tolerant plants or California native, something that not have to worry about too much. We already started putting some palo verdes trees, which are very drought tolerant. We also put one in the buck pen as well. But anyways, we wanted to make this a duck area. We did have this pond, and we were originally going to use this pond because it's a 50-gallon pond, but with ducks, you do have to change the water quite often, and I didn't want to have to drain a 50-gallon pond, at least once a week. So we opted for this 35-gallon pond, which I think is going to be good. The size is probably the size of like the little kiddie pool over there, but it's kind of deep, so it gives them a little bit of swimming area. Sorry, they're kind of doing construction on our street right now. They're repaving it, if that's that background noise you're hearing. But anyway, so we wanted to put it here, move all this out of the way, dig it down halfway, and then we have this pipe. We've had it just kind of sitting in the back pile over there. We're going to put some sort of leach line, if you will, going in two different directions so that we can, and then we bought some fittings and stuff. This is all the stuff we bought, because we're going to put a drain. We're going to drill a drain into that pond and then do something like this in the ground, and then so I can just turn it on or open it, if you will, and then drain the water out. And hopefully not more than once a week. I know ducks get pond water pretty dirty, so maybe more often. We were just gonna do the kiddie pool because again, it'll waste less water. We might still do that and take the other pond back, but you know, we haven't really got a chance to work on this area because we did get those peacocks and we didn't really want to wait on that deal, so we kind of jumped on it and we kind of stopped doing this again because it's so hot. So maybe when the fall weather comes and it starts to get a little nicer outside, we'll get back to doing this, and then it'll just give us something you know, something nicer to look at when we're coming in. And then I kind of imagine this with like some ornamental grasses and some shrubs so that the ducks can kind of hide in there. I don't know yet if we're going to elevate the ground a little bit and then put some sort of like higher pavers. That way the ducks are kind of a little bit, not stuck, but kind of like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but like, so that they kind of have like their permanent space. And then if we do let the pigs out, or somehow the pigs or whatever animals get out here, they won't like be tempted to climb into there and destroy all the plants. So that's kind of the idea, because I'm not sure that I want to put up fencing right here, which who knows, we might have to do that. Again, this is all kind of just playing around with it. We haven't even broke ground on it yet. Okay, so again, my camera is overheating. It's just getting way too hot. I'm standing under the misters right now because it's hot today, and my dogs are like hiding over there in the corner, and they're trying not to even come back because they don't even want to touch the sand. But anyway, so that's what we're doing, or will be doing in the future. We're right now going to try to finish getting that aviary done because the peacocks and the chickens don't really do that well together. I mean, they can kind of coexist, but the boy peacock chases and kind of terrorizes the girl chickens, and then the rooster goes around terrorizing the girl peahen. So it is what it is. So we got to try to get them out of there as soon as we can. And then the future for the aviary is that my husband would like to get, you know, a few different other birds. I'm going to have to do some more research to see like what can kind of coexist with peacocks, or if it's even possible to have different birds in with the aviary with them. As I can see with them being with the chickens, even though the chickens, like, that's their house, they claim that as their house, they kind of like are a little territorial. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but even if it's just to have a few peacocks, oh well, it is what it is. I would like to get another peahen in the future if I find one, and then just have 2 girls and then the boy, and then I'll work from there. But then I said, I'm looking at this area and I'm like, I would love to have this done before winter and just have like a little lush area to kind of set the mood walking to the farm. And I kind of just envision it, and it's gonna look lovely, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So just be sure to stay tuned and follow my channel to get updates on that, because it's gonna look awesome. If it's gonna look as good as I think it's gonna look, as I have it in my head, it's gonna look awesome. So yeah, that's all I have to share with you today. Oh, I actually did forget one thing. So a little update on horses. So me and my husband have been kind of eyeballing this horse. There is a local rescue that's about 30 minutes away from us that rescues horses, or just takes in a bunch of, you know, just different types of horses. They all have different stories. We inquired about one. I'm not gonna like give too much detail. We did go meet him. We did do a test ride. We are in the process of doing a vet check next week when we come back from Vegas. And if all goes well, then hopefully by next week we have our horse. And I will be sure to share that with you guys. But obviously, if you guys want to get updates sooner, follow my Instagram stories and my Instagram page, and I'll definitely leave that below, as I always do. Yeah, and I'll share all the more stories, I guess, about it. But just it's kind of interesting, you know, meeting horses, because they definitely do all have different personalities. And she has a ton of horses, but she only had 2 at the moment that were like good for beginners, because we are definitely green beginners to horses. So with that being said, I will leave you guys with that. I thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.